17. Oh, we get more copies. Yeah, face. Yes, roll again. Let's go! Trample, face, take again. Oh my god. Hello YouTube, I welcome you on this fine day. Today we are going to have a look at Delina Wild Mage in Historic Brawl. This deck aims to win by playing Delina, attacking with her, and copying a creature that gains a lot of value from being copied. And we hopefully win the game off of that. So Delina attacks, we then roll a die. If it rolls from 1 to 14, we only get one copy. If it rolls between 15 and 20, we get one copy and we can roll again. And then again and again and again if we keep hitting high, which is, you know, quite unlikely. Only 1 out of 4 rolls will even produce 2 creatures to begin with, but still, our creatures gain a lot of value just from having 1 additional copy of them. The best card in the deck by far for this deck for this strategy is Barbarian Class, because this says whenever we roll 1 or more dice, we instead roll twice that many dice. And it's just absolutely insane, because what ends up happening is that our odds of rolling multiple dice and creating multiple copies and chaining them together is just getting increasingly likely, and that is just amazing. To basically stitch this whole deck together, we have some interaction, Dragon's Fire, Abrades, right, Fire Prophecies. We also have cards like just like your red ramp spells like Strike It Rich. We have some ramp here. Heraldic Banner is an anthem. And then at the top end we have our fatties that want to be copied, and we have Mirror March to really get lost in the gambling archetype here. Chandra is a good top end, and Godfarer's gift is also great value, allowing us to basically reanimate one of our creatures from our graveyard each turn for free. Well, if you don't look at the 7 mana cost of this artifact. Also, we have just to go back on the Barbarian Class, there is also one other card that is extremely amazing in this deck, and that is Harmonic Prodigy. And if we get Barbarian Class, Delina, and Harmonic Prodigy on the battlefield, oh boy, is it going to get spicy, because Barbarian Class, we get in very our odds of chaining these die rolls together gets increased drastically. Now with Harmonic Prodigy, if an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control, and our commander is a shaman, triggers, it triggers an additional time. So basically whenever Delina attacks, it triggers again, and then the odds of just rolling high with Delina, and they just basically go through the roof. They're not guaranteed, but they're way higher than the 1 in 4 chance we usually have. Yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoy this deck, and honestly, I just have to get lucky with this list. I mean, that's the whole point, right? But maybe I'm unlucky, maybe I'm lucky. Who knows, right? Who knows? If you do enjoy this list, however, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and if you don't, just comment in the comment section how much you hate this video. Anyways, let's go. We are ready to play against Rowan and Will on the backside. Rowan, Scholar of the Sparks, and yeah, sure. Let's keep this. I like it. So the token comes into play tapped and attacking. So if we play Delina first, on turn 3, we can then play a Nahab on turn 4, or a Siege Gang commander for that matter, and then start copying it right away. Nice. This is actual pain. I just noticed that they got a Prismaric command off of that. Now they So they get a really good Prismaric command here, but at the same time I actually don't mind it that much because our curve is still extremely threatening with Nahab into Glorybringer. Geist Channeler, sure, into removing Nahab, I assume. I still got the Glorybringer if that's the case. Oh, nope. Ooh. So let's see, what are we discarding here? Sure, let's discard those two. Add double red here. And yeah, I do like going with the Ogre Battledriver and a Strike It Rich. So this guarantees playing Delina next turn with haste from the Ogre Battledriver. So now whenever a creature enters under our control, it gains +2/+0 and haste until end of turn. And copying an Ogre Battledriver can get absolutely insane. But I think I'm more likely to play this Nahab. Copy this Nahab, especially. I have to see basically. Okay, I am playing this land out though. Ooh, they have a counterspell? No, they don't. So the question is, what do I copy? They can kill Delina here. I think I wanna... Or the Battledriver, I think they have to decide, so that's pretty bad for them anyways. And yeah, let's just copy the Nahab. 17! Oh, we get more copies! Yeah, face. Yes, roll again. Let's go! Trample! Face! Take again! Oh my god! Face! Ogre Battledriver! Triggers 3 shots! They're almost dead here! We are ready to play against Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. And this is exactly not what we need. We want some ramp for sure. Oh well, Chandra is really good. And I kind of... So I can cycle the Footfall Crater, which is great. Chandra is great as well. And also gone, probably. Or the Footfall Crater, I can also see that happening. Because I was keeping it on the basis of I can just like cycle it and hopefully draw some early plays. So with Kroxa we likely just discard a land here just because we already have so many in hand. Yep, I feel validated. Callous Blood Mage draws a card, I assume. Yep. Ooh, Lightning Bolt, now we have something to do. Maybe this Chandra can just take over, that would be amazing. I'm going to let this Callous Blood Mage hit me, and then I can hold whatever other thing comes down, basically. Throne of Death is absolutely fine. I kind of want to Lightning Bolt that. Let's see. Castle Ambreth, then Commander versus Chandra. Oof, tricky one. They know about the Chandra, so I assume they have a Murder Cider or something like that, but can't be helped. Okay, can't cast you. I assume they exile the Callous Blood Mage to draw a card here. That is fine. And we can discard any number of cards and draw that many cards, and I can basically plus Chandra, get mana. No. But Guess that's fine, right? So yeah, here I am going to discard my whole hand with lands. I'm just assuming that I have an untapped land on the top 3 of my deck. So that it is a bit greedy, but I don't think it is too greedy. Yeah, and then the basic idea here was I could have kept one land, obviously, but again, just being greedy. And so the idea is that if I draw another land, I can activate the Cavalier of Flame and give Delina haste immediately, and now I get multiple Cavalier of Flames and just basically filter through my deck. But now even just like playing Anax and giving it haste is great. Oh, okay, and they're taking so much damage here. Yeah, this is great. So now Delina versus Anax. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, okay. They could have just flashed back their commander, I believe. Yeah, they could have, but they just chose not to, I think. So yeah, I'm going to play Delina. Not going to play out the land, I think. And then I can discard this land and play the Anax next turn. Oh, I see what they're doing here. They bring back Kroxa to hand? No, they don't? They could have just played double Kroxa here, basically. And I think that would have been an absolutely fine play, right? Yeah. Yep, discard you. And we always have lethal, in theory. Okay, now we don't. But in theory, you have lethal whenever Delina is not around. Yeah, let's play Anax and then just play this land out. Gets discarded anyways. We're just losing to this Kroxa now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We really needed this Cavalier of Flame to stick around. Don't think there is anything I can do at this point. I can just draw some cards, jump, right? In order to win, they need to not draw a removal spell, basically. Reasonable. Claim, that's a jump blocker. That is not good news for me. I have to play this Delina. This Cold Steel Heart won't do anything this game. I have to block this Kroxa with my Anax, I assume. It depends. They can... Oh yeah. And I believe now I don't have a way of winning the game anymore. No, they should exert... Yeah, they should exert the Glorybringer. Not much I can do here. Because I have to jump here in order to survive. But then there is not a single winning play here for me. I go down to 1. And I don't have anything to block with, and there is not a single card in my deck that actually deals with the current situation. Alright, yeah. GG! We are ready to play against Azusa, Lost But Seeking. And Mono Green should be a good matchup for us in theory. I kind of want to aggressively search for like a turn 1 or 2 ramp spell for Delina. I don't think if we go late into this game, this is too beneficial for us. We have a dragon for the Strength Fire, so the Strength Fire deals 4 damage, and we have an Anax to kind of be aggressive, but I just want to flip coins. Oh, yes. I don't think I need all this ramp, and I think Ornithopter is the weakest one here. And Godfarer's Gift can just hopefully do some nasty stuff. Also, we can cash in this Mindstone for a card later on, whereas this can just die because it's a creature and we can't sacrifice it to draw a card later. Yeah. Beautiful. So we started on the Mindstone. then going to Delina, and then Harmonic Prodigy. So Godfather's Gift is especially cool if you plan on bringing back your commander, because you can let it go to the exile, then let it go to the graveyard, then exile it, and it goes back to the command zone. But now you have a copy on your field as well. It's just amazing. So let's see. Are they able to stop my impeccable coin flipping skills? I want to top deck a Barbarian Class here. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're supposed to just coin flip with hell again. We had great success with that, didn't we? No. That doesn't work as well. They currently have 4 non-lands in hand, otherwise they could have played another land last turn with Azusa. Discard all the lands. I really like Harmonic Prodigy and the Godfather's Gift. And now we can just... yeah, this is working out perfectly. Now we play the Battledriver, and next turn Harmonic Prodigy kicks in as well for our Delina triggers, and we get an additional Delina dice roll. And with the Battledrivers, that is just insane, because if we now get multiple Battledrivers, we are absolutely in business. Oh, Seasoned Pyromancer is really tempting, because it is a shaman. This gains haste. Yeah, okay, this is totally not okay. Look at this. Battledriver gives everything haste here. Seasoned Pyro triggers 2 times. Then our Battledrivers trigger additionally. Oh my god. Oh my god. Delina triggers twice. We choose Battledrivers. 19. Oh, take action. 6, that is fine. This is already so much damage. 10. Yeah. And Ogre Battledrivers, they see each other like entering, and now we have 3, 5, 7, 9. This was so much damage. Holy moly. GG. We are ready to play against Kalia Zenith Seeker. God damn it. And this is an interesting hand, because I expect them to have a lot of big monsters. So, but like their commanders are 3/3, which they kind of want to die, to be honest. So these are not the best, but Heraldic Banner into Goldspan Dragon is always pretty decent. But it's just, I suspect I don't need more than one of them. Maybe I do need a double burn spell to get rid of something, but is that really a winning position from that point on? I don't know, so let's try to go more aggressive here. This is interesting. Also, I don't want to keep it. Okay, perfect. Goblin Motivator. We have a turn 3 Delina with haste. It only copies the Goblin Motivator, but I think that is fine. The real kicker here is the Demanding Dragon on turn 4. If we just need to draw 1 land for this hand to be really nice, because getting multiple Demanding Dragons into play is really disgusting. They just deal a ton. Oh no, why do you do this, opponent? Oh, hello there. Would you look at that? Sure. We are going to play the Lava Coil here. Like, we just ramp because, you know, that's just efficient basically. We don't have any other play next turn. So Bounty Agent swings in for 2. That is fine. They play their Kalia. That is also absolutely fine. And then we just Lava Coil the Bounty Agent. I would have loved to have a Shock here to deal with the Bounty Agent. Shock, Lightning Bolt, basically 1 mana, deal 2 or more damage to target creature. We could have played that off the untapped Arcane Signet. They whiff with Kalia, which is actually not that unlikely, unless you're playing a lot of angels, demons, and dragons. You look at the top 6 and take 1 angel, 1 demon, and 1 dragon from them, basically. But it is like we don't have that many good ones, and this is 100 cards, so yeah, it's actually not that likely. They kill the Goblin Motivator with Fatal Push. Sure, that is fine. We just likely play the Delina next turn, and even if we draw land, because we want to be able to attack with Delina the turn we play this Demanding Dragon. Oh, Goblin Rageforger is an interesting card, because enters the battlefield, put a counter on each other shaman we control, and Delina is a shaman, and then whenever a creature we control with a +1 counter on it attacks, we may have it deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. So now what ends up happening, we just gamble the opponent to death. If we pair this with the Harmonic Prodigy, it is absolutely insane. It is absolutely not okay. The rest completely whiffing here, that is fine. We know that they don't have Fatal Push anymore, which is great. Otherwise, if they would kill Delina with this 1 black mana floating, that would be extremely annoying. We are just going to play this Rageforger, because we are guaranteed to swing in with Delina here, and get, oh my god, these flips. Oh yes, this is amazing. So now Delina gets more and more. Yep, this is insanity. Yep. And now the additional Rageforgers get to exile. But oh man, I don't think they can recover from this, because now my Delina is absolutely massive. This Demanding Dragon demands an answer because it comes down and they get at least 1 copy. So that is 2 enter the battlefield triggers from this. So they have to either take 10 to the face, which is straight up not feasible, or they have to sacrifice some amount of creatures. Which is also amazing. If they go with like a board wipe here, that is kind of fine. Open Predator, sure, I don't mind that. If they have a removal spell for Delina, nope, they don't. Basically it boils down to me being able to flip coins well, doesn't it? So Demanding Dragon enters, and I assume they just straight up sacrifice the A-Goldspan Dragon. I don't, like, they have to stay alive here. I'm currently not sure what card gives me the most value on the ETB. This copy, I have to go wide anyways, right? So the most damage potential comes from the Rageforger, but if I get that many flips that I get through with all these Rageforgers, like if I say win 3 flips, then that's kind of lethal. But if I win 3 flips with a Demanding Dragon, I win anyways. And I think a Demanding Dragon, if I win 2 flip, that also wins. So the Rageforger puts it to 5. So they have to sacrifice with each Demanding Dragon flip. Damn it. Only one of them wins. And that is sad. And now they have to sacrifice the A-Goldspan Dragon and chump each and every single one of these. And that is just amazing. Because this enters, and they just straight up die from the Rageforgers, yes. So if they choose to sacrifice, they sacrifice the A-Goldspan, and then they need to block, and yeah. GG, wow. We are ready to play against Tachova, Benthic Druid, and let's see where this goes. I feel like my luck is running out in these games. And man, this is a really nice hand, I like it. Yeah, Rageforger, like 1, 2, 3 on the curve. This doesn't do too much because we have the haste with Zerial anyways. That is a speed bump, but not a, like, it's not too large. Ooh, Fires of Invention is extremely good though. Allows us to cheat out massive stuff. I hope they just play Mana Drog. They don't, but as expected. Like, you don't really play Mana Drogs in Tachova. You want all your land base, so you draw a shit ton of cards later on. Absolutely understandable, obviously. And I don't think it is worth it to Dragon's Fire this Arboreal Grazer, because they're going to lose on board anyways, and if I deal damage, it's going to be massive. So I kind of just want to keep this Dragon's Fire to keep their commander under control, because it is conveniently 3 toughness. Brazen Borrower returns to hand absolutely fine. I don't care. Do your thing, opponent. We don't have any flyers, so this Brazen Borrower, it can only block flying creatures, so I don't mind that. They have the really strong combo of Crucible of Worlds and their fetch land, like Evolving Wilds, and now they are guaranteed to make every single land drop ever from this point on, which is amazing. You know what's also amazing and absolutely not okay? Harmonic Prodigy with Rage Forger. Oh my god. Let me think about this. Harmonic Prodigy, Boots of Speed. This is basically my dream. I thought like the previous game was insane, but I'm just begging upon, please do not interact with this whatsoever. You can take the Boots of Speed, that is fine, because my next turn is a waiting turn of Fires of Invention into Zerial, Archduke of Avernus, and then I play Delina, Rage Forger, give my team haste, and just absolutely demolish them, right? So, please, opponent, I know you want this Fires of Invention to resolve, right? That's not a problematic card whatsoever, isn't it? Yeah, fires, and saw it coming. Well, I did see it coming, to be honest. That is fine. No attacks. Question is, how do we handle this now? Do we play... I kind of want to draw land and then just get the Delina out of there and with haste, but if I don't, maybe it's just better to play this Rage Forger now. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Yep, Delina, this gives... Ah, this is unfortunate, because now they have a 2-2. Yeah, not too much I can do here, honestly. I really don't want to run this Delina into this elemental token, but it is fine. Also, they had another blocker here anyways, right? So, yeah. So, next turn is the big turn. I really hope they're just greedy, play Tachova, and then just like a fetch land from the graveyard. I really, really do. Because I like, these cards are just so insane together. The only way to top this is basically if I draw a what is it called? The 3-mana shaman that discards 2 cards. Oh, god damn it. Really, I want to get their counter spells out of the hand. That is my thinking here. I really don't want to get this Rage Forger get countered. That is my win condition here. And I can now just play Zerial, create a few devils here and there, threaten to give all my creatures haste from now on with the plus ability, so they don't counter it. Yeah, let's just create some devils. And I can give this +1/+0, and now I can't attack with it because it kind of doesn't work. They can just block with the Grazer, but if they attack into my Zerial, I can block with a Devil and one of these elemental dies. Then I block with the Harmonic Prodigies, which will be a 1/3, and then it also dies to the, like, the Devil is finishing it off. So they play the Brazen Borrower here, which is absolutely fine. The way I want to play this out, basically, is they play Tachova and hopefully a protection spell for the Tachova. I draw land, I Dragon's Fire, they counter that, and their shields are down. And now I get to play the Rage Forger. I just want to play this Rage Forger. just give me the Rage Forger, please. Do I even kill off some of these things? Probably not, right? Because I need every single bit of damage I can get, right? Please. Just your commander. I draw land. Oh no, I don't need to draw land. Rage Forger, true. It costs 3 and not 4, and this costs 2 and not 3, so either way, I have enough mana. I just noticed that. But they also have enough mana is the problem for double counterspell. Play your commander? No, they don't. Anyways. Are you a shaman? You're an artificer. Dragon's Fire. Counter it, opponent. Counter it, counter it, counter it. Shields down. Do it. Okay. Untap up to 4 lands. This is the decision of the game. Do I think they have more counter magic? No, I don't. I highly doubt it. Please! Please, game. If you let me resolve 1 card. You can... Resolve! No bounce spells! Let me attack! Please! I mean, I could have played it a bit slower for sure. Sublime. Ooh. They bounce, they copy. Yeah, and I think that is basically the game then. That was my way of staying in the game, basically. This Rage Forger, I can reanimate it, but I need to top deck land, Godfarer's Gift, basically. Calamity Bearer would be so much better if it had Trample, and then I could have a real shot of winning this. And now I don't think I can ever make it back to this game because they just have such a huge board. I needed to like play the Rage Forger here, I think, and hope they didn't have a counterspell, just because of how big their board was going to get here anyways, right? Like, they just kill me in 2 turns with these elementals anyways, and I need a turn to attack with this Rage Forger and, like, hopefully just kill them. And, like, they didn't have a lot of blockers there. So, because they didn't have blockers, I could basically attack freely with this Delina knowing that it would not get killed. But yeah, now they just stocked up. Every land they play grants them so much card advantage. I could obviously just luck out and win these coin flips basically like a million times. Problem is I can't, like, copying Harmonic Prodigy doesn't do anything basically, because it doesn't trigger more. Yep, I get 2 copies. And if I attack with a Rage Forger last turn, this would have been insane. This would have been like guaranteed 4 counters on every single shaman. They couldn't have blocked anything and then attack again and then 4 counters on every single shaman again. Just absolute mayhem, but it wasn't meant to be. It was basically the dream draw, but I still have yet to see it happen. Yeah, and I think that is the game. They just kill me on the backswing, right? Yeah, that is a good game. GG opponent. That was a clutch one. We are done with the games. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And Delina Wild Mage took me on a wild ride for sure. Yeah, this deck is not for the faint of heart. If you have a gambling addiction, this might be the deck for you. Otherwise, kind of shaky. Not gonna lie. If you want to play this deck on a budget, what can you cut? What do you need? And the thing here is, like, luckily some of the absolute best creatures in the deck are not even rares or mythics. So Rage Forger, you've seen the power of Rage Forger. It is absolutely insane. And a card that we haven't seen but is huge, absolutely massive, is Fanatic of Mogis. And this card, let's say you win once and you make 2 copies. Now you have, let's say just Delina and Mogis, right? Just Delina and Mogis. You play the card, Devotion to Red is 2 damage to face. And now you attack with Delina, make a copy of Fanatic of Mogis, win the flip, and then lose the flip, so you get 2 more copies. Now your Devotion is 1, 2 from the originals, and then 3, 4 from the other ones. So each new Mogus that enters deals 4 damage because they enter simultaneously. And this just scales. Even if you like played an Anax earlier, you do so much damage. It is absolutely criminal. Then again, we were on the budget section, and basically it boils down to the better creature you have, the less luck you need with Delina. This is basically the thing. You can just, you know, win off of cool ETBs, but you like Fanatic of Mogus and then some mediocre ones. But for example, Calamity Bearer, you have imagine having 2 Calamity Bearers on the field, one of them attacking, and that hits for 12. But if you just get a high roll once and get 2 copies, now you have 3 on the field, and each one of them does 24 damage, I believe, and it is not okay. It is absolutely not okay. I can tell you that. Yeah, so you can see like these rares. The Ogre Battledriver is really good. I think everybody has access to that. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it is one of the like default decks. You saw the absolute house that is Harmonic Prodigy in this deck. Chandra Awakener for is just a great card. These cards are like good mid-range threats in red and really like to be copied, most of them. And yeah, I think the interaction part, the RAM part, those you can substitute with like commons and uncommons, but it's really these cards that you want to copy or help your copy cards, and then your top end finishers. These are the cards you really want to craft. Obviously lands, you can just play full snow and like just full snow mountains, no rares. You're absolutely fine doing that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, tell me in the comments down below. I tried just leaving my camera basically down where I am right now, and yeah, let's hear some feedback from you guys. What do you think of it? Do you think it's better or worse? Yeah, just tell me in the comments down below, and I will see you tomorrow.